What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream for that sports guy Jason. Live reactions to 2022 WWE Summerslam. It's kicking off here shortly. It's about to start here in a second. They're doing the whole, cold open or whatnot. Then, now, forever. Here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited for this. It's one of the WWE's big four events. So hopefully we see some things that are pretty memorable, pretty cool. Let's go. Let's watch it together. Of course, drop any questions, any comments you got in the chat. As every match happens, whatnot, of course, I'll give my predictions on the match, things I'm hoping to see and whatnot, including the main events and whether or not we actually see Theory cash in successfully or not. So let's hopefully what we see. So again, they're doing kind of the actual cold open for the actual event. So I have some predictions for the match of the night. Some stuff that might surprise people and steal the show, and some things that may happen even when it comes to moments that could happen in this event. I mean, there's got to be some big moment that happens, right? You can't have a big event like this not have like a special moment, be a special moment beyond people that may or may not win championships. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Kind of wonder what the match order is going to be. Also, kind of wondering what they're going to do with Seth Rollins on this show, because I know his match against Riddle was canceled. I heard rumors that it was going to be turned into a match between Seth and Shane McMahon. I'd almost rather he just wasn't on the show at all or did something else. No offense to Shane McMahon, but that's kind of what's the point of that? Other than just you having Seth on the show, having a match on the show, which again, if you want him on the show in general, you can do anything you want. So okay, they're kind of killing it with this cold open. And killing it in a good way, not in a bad way. All right, here we go. They're in Nashville. A great shot of Nashville. I've only been in Nashville once, way back in 2006. But this shot here they have of it looks really good. Oh, it's outdoor. Okay. Interesting. I wasn't really sure what the venue was going to be for this event. Didn't know it was going to be outdoors. So they must have it wherever the Titans play. They got this joint full. Love it. I love seeing that. That's awesome. They are definitely sold out. Even up in the upper deck, I don't see any empty seats at all. That is awesome. That is fantastic. All right, so the first match must be a Raw match because they open up with Jimmy Smith, Byron Saxton, Corey Graves at commentary. Is the Raw Women's Championship first? Yep. All right, so Becky's about to come out. I'm not sure what to think about this match. I'm a big Bianca Belair fan, but I know the WWE cannot help themselves when it comes to keeping the four horsewomen with a title. Obviously, we know that with Charlotte. In a way, I kind of felt that same way with Becky. Becky and her outfits, though, bro, I don't know what to think. She's coming out in some type of fiery type outfit. Again, I guess I'm not much of a fashionista because I'm not feeling it, but that's again, that's just me. So, oh, oh. I love her interest music though. I always love that. Like whenever I start working out, listen to that gets me fired up to do a set, especially on the bench press or the squat. I see they had the nice long entrance way for SummerSlam. Nice. Wow, this stadium is full, bro. I love it. I can't wait to see whatever they say the attendance is. I guess I can always look up, see what the stadium holds, and that'll give me an idea because they're definitely sold out, as they should be. It's a big event. I kind of all right. So Bianca's coming out. Of course, I like her swag. Of course, again, huge Bianca Belair fan. Hoping she wins this match, but I have a stunning feeling that they're going to put the belt on Becky. I mean, they put it on her last SummerSlam, obviously in 26 seconds, which I know is part of the narrative of this match. But needed you at all. I love how Becky has that tough look on her face, like she's tough. And here's Bianca skipping and smiling and all right, here we go with the intros. The Raw Women's Championship. How much longer can she be big time Bex if she doesn't if she it doesn't win a championship back? I guess we'll find out tonight, right? Sort of. Okay. They're in Tennessee. You can tell Bianca's home state. They're back in Bianca for sure. I mean, she's from Knoxville. They're in Nashville, but still, they're definitely respecting the Tennessee vibe. And now they're chanting EST pretty loudly. So I didn't think about that before. So can they have her drop the title again at SummerSlam this time in her home state to Becky? Definitely not 26 seconds. We'll keep a count here, and it should last longer than 26 seconds. The bell rang a few seconds ago, so I almost feel like they're gonna because they're not even locked up yet. They're just kind of circling around, looking tough. Here we go. They just locked up and they're 13 seconds in, so we should be going longer than 26 seconds. So, so that's a win there. We're good. Not that Becky's that hard to move around, but Bianca is so strong. She's just kind of throwing around a little bit. They have some good microphones there because you can almost hear everything that Bianca and Becky are saying to each other when it comes to them working and communicating, which is kind of cool. But the way they have the setup, it's probably going to hit that a lot tonight because the way they have it set up when it comes to it being outdoor and having the cover over the ring, they probably have a lot of microphones set up that are really good because you could hear everything they were saying, which is like pretty cool. Like Bianca was like apologizing to Becky about her hair. Oh, Becky set up for the disarm her, working on Bianca's arm. What's really crazy is they're just talking about Becky Lynch is much more experienced than Bianca Belair, which is true. But it's just funny because they're not that big a part of the age. Bianca's 33, Becky is 35. But that's really just interesting how certain careers work when it comes to experience. How Becky probably was wrestling for a long time, obviously, at a young age, where Bianca probably didn't get it really into wrestling until, you know, 6 years ago or so. But yeah, she's done so well. And where she's at the spot now where she's, again, main eventing WrestleMania a few years ago, win the title there. The only thing I wish Bianca did more was winning the NXT championship when she was in NXT, obviously. But unfortunately, she was at NXT during the Shayna Baszler era. And wow. Yeah, Bianca's in control of the match right now, but you can tell her arm's still hurting from what Becky was working on her. Moving to the outside in the corner. Oh, Bianca picks her up like in the. Oh, oh. Bianca put the KOD on Becky on the railing. Becky no sold it and then just drug Bianca over the railing and did a leg drop on her back. The back in the ring now. 1, 2. Bianca kicks out. Oh, oh. All right, Becky's definitely back still in control. Did a Bexplex out of the corner into the middle of the ring. Becky's definitely taking her time, being a goon. Oh, oh, nice. Bianca tried to suplex Becky. Becky stopped it, rolled her back up to get a pin, a 2 count. Oh, oh. Becky taking advantage of Bianca's ponytail, dragging her to the ground. Again, Bianca's still holding on that left arm. So kind of wondering how it's going to play a role later in this match. Becky's still in control right now. Becky kind of playing up to the crowd a little bit, getting some heel heat, as they say. Becky is really good at that. I'll give her that much credit for that. She's very good at selling, not necessarily selling moves, but selling her heelness, I'll say, to the crowd. Oh, here we go. Oh, Becky's trying to disarm her. Bianca holding her arm so Becky can't extend the arm. Oh, rolled up for a pin. Becky rolled up Bianca for a pin. 2 count. Drop kicks Bianca to the apron outside. Bianca's on the apron. Becky's still inside the ring, giving her some punches, kicks, European uppercuts. Oh, Becky tried a leg drop with Bianca hanging over the rope. Bianca caught her of sorts and power bombed her while she's hanging over the rope. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, now Bianca's on the floor by the on the outside by the entrance. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, Bianca planted Becky with a double underhook to the apron. Oh, man. Becky trying to take advantage of Bianca's braid and pull her into the post. Bianca said, "No, I'll pull you in the post with my hair." Suplex. Ooh. Bianca with a suplex to Becky on the outside. They're both holding their back. Match is getting a little rough, but I like it. Ooh, Bianca with a 2 count. And again, Bianca's still kind of holding her arm, kind of shaking her hand a little bit, like she's trying to get some feeling back into it. Still kind of waiting for some shenanigans to happen from Becky. Bianca's got Becky in the corner, kind of putting the shoulders to her. Oh, Bianca's so athletic. Oh, Becky does a crossbody off the top rope, lands on Bianca. Bianca just rolls her over. She has her in the carry right now. Get her up. Oh, yeah. Bianca tried to put her in the firearm carry, but she couldn't because her arm. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, Bianca kicks out. Becky did some sort of like rolling stunner off the second rope. Try to get a pin on Bianca. Bianca kicked out at 2, of course. All right, we're about 10 minutes into this match, folks. 10-ish. Now they're trading punches in the middle. Becky with a knee to Bianca. Oh. Bianca catches Becky off the rope with an elbow. Oh. Becky's definitely taking advantage of that braid to control Bianca. Bianca's got Becky up like a power bomb. No. Nice. Bianca counters Becky's hurricanrana attempt with just her power and throws her off. Bianca's trying for the KOD. Oh, Bianca's got her up, but she's too close to the rope. Becky's grabbing the rope. Oh, Becky rolls through. Becky rolls through. She has the she's trying to get the disarmer on her, but Bianca won't straighten her arm out. Becky's still trying for the okay. Bianca gets under the rope. Referee forces the break. Well, he's supposed to anyway. Bianca's standing on outside. She has Becky up on the outside for the KOD. She lands a KOD on the outside. Nice. So Bianca could easily just leave Becky out there on the outside, get the count out victory. But Bianca, she tried to get Becky back in the ring. Ref's on 8. And Becky gets back in just before he gets to 10. That was a good KOD too. That was a good KOD. They just sort of replay of that. I should have asked, who are you guys rooting for in this match? I know, like I'm going for Bianca Belair. Okay. Bianca has Becky up again in the KOD inside the ring this time. Oh, Becky lands on her feet though. Becky to the corner, gives Bianca a kick. Oh, spiked slam from Bianca to Becky. Bianca pulls Becky over by the rope. Bianca's climbing to the top rope. Probably looking to do her. Bianca's on the top rope. Becky gets up. Becky knocks her down. She's still on the top rope, knocks her down. Becky's climbing the rope. Bianca and Becky are both on the middle rope. Becky's trying to get a superplex. Bianca pushes her off, but Becky still has hold of the braid. Manhandle slam by Becky. 1, 2. Oh, Bianca kicked out. Becky cannot believe it. Becky definitely knows how to take advantage of using Bianca's braid against her. Wow. You can tell both people are hurt. Bianca and Becky. Hurt arms, hurt back. Bianca rolls up Becky. Kicked out at 2. Okada rolled by Bianca. Try to get another pin. Becky kicks out at 2. Oh, they're both on the middle rope. Oh, Becky's going to try a manhandle slam off the second rope. Oh, Spanish fly from the champ to Becky. Bianca puts her up for the KOD. Bianca lands a KOD. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Bianca wins and retains the championship. I will never fall. Get up, grind. Hear me roar. I'm gonna cross you all down. Live it large now. They're showing highlights of some of the match, which is pretty good. This is actually a pretty good match. A good match to open up the show. Bianca celebrating with the fans, or she's in the ring, but still celebrating the fans, cheering her. Becky's definitely dejected. Becky's walking to the middle of the ring with Bianca standing there holding the championship. Have a little bit of a face-off. Becky sticks out her hand to shake it. Bianca doesn't want to shake her hand. Becky's holding it out in respect, though. Is Bianca going to shake her hand? The fans are actually telling her to shake her hand. And they're shaking hands. Becky gives her a hug. Bianca hugs her back. There we go. Fans are loving it. There we go. All right. Becky's leaving the ring, I think. Yep. All right. So she wasn't going to attack her. I thought the attack was coming. Class act. Makes you wonder what's next for Becky. Now she's got to be, for the moment, out of the title picture. I have my guesses as to who's going to enter the title picture to face Bianca next. It's probably going to be Rhea Ripley, as it probably should be. Well, who's this? Oh, folks, here comes Bayley. Bayley is back. Oh, Bayley's back. Of course, the fans are loving it. She looks really good, too. Bayley's always looked good, though. So we're going to see Bayley on a Raw? Wow, okay. That's kind of surprising. I figured she'd be back on SmackDown. Well, she could be, I guess, but okay, this is pretty cool. I like Bayley, too. You can tell she's being a heel, though. She's healing up with the fans. Bayley's still in the entranceway, like waving to Bianca, saying, "Hey, you remember me?" Wait, wait, somebody else is coming out. Who is this? Dakota Kai? Okay, I am shocked right now. Dakota Kai is back. This is a total Triple H move. Triple H bringing back Dakota Kai, and looks like she's going to be siding with Bayley. Maybe she's still walking up the entrance. Let's see. Wow, wow. Corey Graves acting surprised that saying he doesn't know that Dakota Kai's even under WWE contract. But I'm guessing again, Triple H is somebody else coming out? Io Shirai. Does Bayley have a faction? Oh my God. Corey Gray just said EO Sky. So, bro, are they going to be a tag team? This is fucking awesome. Dude, all you got to say right now is Triple H. This is totally Triple H. Okay, they're stopping in the entranceway. Is there somebody? Is somebody else coming out? Okay, so all three of them moving towards the ring now. Because I don't think there's anybody else. I don't think. But this Bailey has a faction now. This is fucking cool. Bianca's still in the ring, just standing there looking. Yeah, I know Bianca's not going to leave the ring, but she should get out of the ring right now. This has nothing good on it for Bianca. Oh, Becky gets back in the ring. Like she might be standing off with Bianca Belair against Bailey in the three. Becky kind of looks and smiles a little bit. I don't trust this Becky thing, but we'll see. All right, so Bailey and Dakota and Io are backing away. They're out of the ring now. Wow. This I gotta admit, I like this faction. I like it. If this is gonna be a thing, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Shirai. Io Sky, as Corey Graves just called it. That's a really good tag team name. I like that. Io Sky. Or Io Kai, whatever. Becky and Bianca kind of have a look at each other like, I respect you. I still want that championship. Wow, okay. That was, bro. Okay, that was a surprise. I mean, those talks about Bailey coming back at SummerSlam. So that didn't disappoint, but her being with Io Shirai and Dakota, bro, I'm loving that. I am loving that. But it kind of makes you wonder what's going to be on the docket for SmackDown then, because Bailey was on SmackDown before she left. I guess we'll talk about that more whenever we have the Ronda Rousey Liv Morgan match tonight. Because again, I'll say that commentary for later. So that was pretty cool, guys. All right, so right now they're doing a promo for Clash at the Castle, which we know now as of last night. Drew McIntyre will face whoever the champ is, either Brock Roman or Theory. Drew McIntyre will face that person for the championship at Clash at the Castle. Drew defeated Sheamus last night on SmackDown. I'm sure a lot of you saw it. So that's pretty cool. All right, so they're back from commercial. They're giving big props to Nashville on Broadway. Have you guys been to Nashville before? If you have, what do you think about it? All right, so the next match looks like it's going to be Logan Paul versus The Miz. I got to admit, I'm probably the least interested in this match. Not that I have anything against The Miz. Obviously, he's given him his much due for what he's done in WWE. But with the Paul or Logan Paul or Jake Paul, for that matter, it's not really my thing. Definitely recognize why he's in the WWE, because it's, again, when you have 100 million followers across all social media, and obviously you've shown some athleticism when it comes to what he's done in boxing, and obviously now that we've seen what he did in WrestleMania, he's got talent. I'll definitely give him that for sure. He definitely performed. He did a lot of good solid moments in the WrestleMania match that had against the Mysterios with Miz. So we'll see. I don't think he's going to be a full-time wrestler. It might be kind of silly to think he will be, but if he's just somebody that shows up for the big events, I think even that'll be fine too. Not to say he's a Brock level, but again, here he is. He was at WrestleMania, wrestling again now at SummerSlam. I'm sure he'll make an appearance at Survivor Series somehow. I'm sure he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble, you know, or at the event in the match, whatever. But I'm sure he'll be in the Royal Rumble this year in 2023, which again, I get it. Again, the guy just I kind of cringe a little bit to say that he's a star, but I kind of have to say he is when it comes to listen, this is a social media age. And again, like I said, when you have 100 million followers plus across all social media, and he probably has more than that in this day and age, you're a star. That's what stars are. That's part of it. People probably have forgotten at this point that he's actually, I don't want to say he is an actor, but he's been an actor. People probably have forgotten all about that because who cares? He's a social media star, YouTuber, boxer, you can call him now, professional wrestler now. So in that regards, I give him total kudos. He's turned all that into where he is right now. So kudos to him. But I still kind of wonder what they're going to do with this match because Miz does the job for a lot of people sometimes, and I kind of wonder what's really the point of doing the job for Logan Paul. But again, this is the WWE we're talking about, and as much Logan Paul they're pushing as the face in this match, there's still plenty of people that aren't going to like Logan Paul. Again, me one of them. I'm not going to go as far as to boo him on his entrance or anything. But obviously, when he comes out, and I'll be interested to see what the crowd reaction is to him during his entrance. If it's going to be more cheerful, more booey, you know. And I also kind of feel like Maurice and or Ciampa are going to play a role in this match too. They're still doing the open for the cold open for this match, so haven't gotten to that yet. But I have to imagine one of the two of them is going to get involved somehow. Whether or not that's going to cause Logan Paul to lose, we'll see. All right, getting to the entrances. Miz is coming out first. I came to play. Okay, so question number one's answered. Ciampa, Maurice come out in front of the Miz. They're all three walking together in matching outfits, by the way, some type of lime, neon green type stuff, but they're coordinated. They're coordinated. And Maurice holding those balls, which are hilarious, by the way. Because that could be turned into some other stuff. They could say, yeah, Miz has big balls, but Maurice has possession of your balls, buddy. So that's what I'm thinking of right now. That yeah, Miz might have big balls, but Maurice has them in her clutches. She's clutching your balls, son. But then again, I think most guys probably would be fine with Maurice clutching her balls. So there we go. Enough talk about that for right now. That's this long entryway is killing me right now, bro. Okay, Maurice is walking down the aisle, and she has the balls in her hand. And people reach out trying to touch the balls. There's too much ball talk. Enough ball talk. Logan Paul's making his entrance now. I don't hear any. I don't hear any cheering. Hear more boos. Visually, I see people giving thumbs down. I don't see anybody clapping. People are still reaching out their hands to slap fives with them, of course. Yeah, but everybody I'm seeing visually thumbs down. I don't see anybody. Okay, you know how Logan Paul has that Pokemon around his neck or whatever? Miz has like a card, a one of one card, as you just said, that has a picture of Logan Paul on the mat after Miz giving the skull crushing finale on Raw the other day. Again, I'm not seeing anybody cheering or clapping for Logan Paul. Even people up in the top rope, I can see them giving the thumbs down to Logan Paul. All right. Logan Paul's even up on the top rope, and the entrance kind of like raise his fist up. Again, no cheers. I hear all boos. Again, they did a wide shot of the crowd with him on the top rope. Again, I'm not seeing anybody clapping, cheering. It's all thumbs down. All right, match is starting. All right, we're about 40 minutes into the show, folks. We're just now starting our second match. Okay, so the crowd's giving like a tiny balls chant. All right, they're locked up against the rope. Miz and Maurice, rather, Maurice and Ciampa are still outside of the ring. You can see them in the shot. Miz giving the gesture to the crowd, like the big balls chant or the big balls gesture. Nice, nice. Logan Paul sitting on the ground. Miz is going to go off the rope and kick him in the face. Logan Paul went up like this to block. Miz stopped and like looked at him and just mushed him with his foot. And now he's mocking Logan Paul. I give credit to Logan Paul though. Again, he's an athlete. I will give him that, or athletic, we'll say at least. I guess you can call him an athlete now. He's a professional, official pro wrestler. I mean, how many guys can sign their WWE contract? Logan Paul just did the same thing. Come out the ropes like he's going to kick Miz. Miz went to block. Paul stopped, looked at him, and just mushed him with his foot. A little bit of one-upsmanship here, a little bit. Like I was saying, how many guys can sign their WWE contract officially, and then their very next match is at SummerSlam? So again, now Logan Paul's mocking Miz, saying "awesome" in his face. Oh, Logan Paul rolled up Miz for a 2 count. Logan Paul, oh, nice. Logan Paul clothesline Miz over the top rope, did a moonsault off the apron onto the Miz. As Ciampa looks on, Paul gets in Ciampa's face. Again, big credit to Logan Paul. He's an athlete. I'll give him that. All right, Miz to the throat. Rather the chop thing to the throat of the Logan Paul. Ooh. Now chops against the middle rope or the corner. Ooh. Again, I mentioned the microphones they must have set up because those microphones are definitely working on those chops. You can hear the thud of those chops. Ooh. Ooh. Logan Paul reversed it. He's chopping the shit out of the Miz. Wow. Logan Paul was hitting him so hard with those chops, his elbow pad fell off. Oh. Miz gave Logan Paul like a codebreaker off the middle rope. You got Ciampa on the outside charging up the Miz saying awesome, or that was awesome. Oh. Yeah, Logan Paul is sitting on the middle rope. Miz is like a codebreaker kind of a thing. Now Miz is stomping on Logan Paul by the rope while Ciampa's yelling at Logan Paul in his ear. Of course, Maurice is still there. Oh, of course, Ciampa gets involved with the referee's back turned. Ciampa gave Logan Paul a punch to the face. All right, Miz still in control of Logan Paul. I almost feel like that's how the match should end, with Logan Paul losing, but due to some type of outside interference from one of those two. I feel like what they're going to do though is have that kind of backfire and have Logan Paul win. We'll see. The crowd's giving another tiny balls chant. I feel like the crowd probably respects Logan Paul when it comes to what he did in the WrestleMania match, but they still just don't like him. Like whatever move Logan Paul's done, they haven't really been cheering Logan Paul. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. All right, Logan Paul's in one corner. Miz is running towards him. Logan Paul moves. Miz takes his knee to the top rope or top turnbuckle. Excuse me. Oh, Logan Paul getting some punches to Miz. Oh, Logan Paul kick to the face. Oh, blockbuster off the top rope. Logan Paul did a blockbuster off the top rope to the Miz. They're both laying on the ground right now. I thought Logan Paul was going to do like the Three Amigos, but he did not. All right, they're both laying there. Oh, they just showed a replay of Logan Paul doing that blockbuster. Logan Paul accidentally took his knee to Miz's face too. All right, they're both up now. Paul, a couple of clotheslines, and elbow to Miz. Oh, Logan Paul has Miz up for like a body slam. Oh, a running power slam by Logan Paul for a 2 count. Miz kicked out. That was okay. They replayed a clothesline from Logan Paul. That was a really good clothesline. Again, I'm sure a lot of stuff looks really good in slow motion, but still, that was pretty good. Oh, Logan Paul's doing the it kicks or ick kicks to Miz. Miz ducks the last one. Ooh. Logan Paul takes his shoulder to the back of Miz's knee. Oh, Logan Paul. Oh. Figure four. Logan Paul's the figure four on Miz. Miz trying to swing at Logan to get him off. All the swings missed. Logan Paul's wrenching back in the figure four. Miz reaching for the rope. He's almost there. He can definitely get that rope. Okay. Miz got to the ropes. Logan Paul has to break the figure four, and he does. Excuse me. All right, both men are separate. You can tell Logan Paul may be a little gassed. Was as he should be. Logan Paul's going to the top rope. Oh, cross body off top rope. He didn't cover. Standing moonsault. Now he's going for the cover. Miz kicks out at 2. Maurice looking angry. They did a replay of that cross body. Logan Paul actually jumped off straight and then turned his body in air. That was pretty good. All right, Miz back in control with an elbow and a kick. Oh, elbow by Logan Paul to the ground. Logan Paul's in the corner. Oh, Ciampa Ciampa was about to hit Logan Paul. Referee stopped him before it happened. He just tossed Ciampa from the ringside, tossed him to the back. Not Maurice though, just Ciampa. There was no contact made with Ciampa and Logan Paul in that count, but referee stopped him, let it go. Now Logan Paul's about on the outside of the apron by where Maurice is. Ciampa's still there. He grabbed the chair from the outside. Now he's sitting in the chair. Again, Logan Paul is still on the outside of the apron. Oh, AJ Styles, music hits. Ciampa gets up out of the chair with the chair in his hand, walking towards the entrance. They're not showing any pictures of AJ, though. It's just his music. But there's no AJ. Oh, there you go. Okay, AJ came out from the crowd. That's what it was. And now him and AJ are fighting. They're fighting up the AJ Styles. AJ throws Ciampa into the crowd. And they're fighting their way up that way. So now it's just Miz, Logan Paul in the ring. Maurice is still on the outside. Miz is inside the ropes, whereas Logan Paul is on the outside on the apron. There we go. He just did a phenomenal forearm to the Miz. 1, 2. Oh, Miz kicked out. Miz kicked out at 2. He didn't get as much air as AJ does, but that was definitely a good, phenomenal forearm. Again, Maurice is still on the outside. All right, so they're both on the outside. Logan Paul starting to take apart the table. He took the hood of the table off. Now he's knocking off all the electronics like people do. He's wanting to put Miz through the table. Maurice is still lurking. She's not getting in the way though. Miz is on the table. Logan Paul got back in the ring. He's making his way to the top rope. He's going to try to go off the top rope on the table. Maurice is kind of in the way. Not really. But she's telling him to stop. Is he going to make it? This is a long way to go. Oh, he made it. He did the frog splash off the top rope. He made it to the table on top of the Miz. The fans are cheering for that. Maurice covered her mouth in shock. They're both laid out. They're showing a replay of this. He got there. He legit got there. He got there. Yeah, he got there. Wow, that's legit. All right, they're both back in the ring. Logan Paul's covering the Miz, but Maurice is up on the apron, distracting him. Maurice gets down. Maurice is back up on the apron, arguing with Logan Paul. Miz is they're in the other corner doing something. He grabbed that card I mentioned earlier in his hand. He was going to swing at Logan Paul. Logan Paul ducked it. Almost hit Maurice. He didn't. Logan Paul has some Logan Paul, skull crushing finale to Miz. Count 1, 2, 3. Logan Paul wins. He beats the Miz with his own move. Logan Paul hit the skull crushing finale on Logan Paul. Or Logan Paul hit the skull crushing finale on Miz. Excuse me. Wow. So once again, Miz does a job for somebody. Wow. The replaying that frog splash again off the top rope onto the table again. He got there. He legit got there. I was kind of surprised by that. We've seen actual WWE superstars try that same thing and not fully get there. Logan Paul got there. Logan Paul says that's how a champ does it. As a cut to commercial here. All right, so they're doing not a commercial, but like a highlight package of Brock Lesnar when he debuted around the 2002 area. Basically propping him up as the next big thing back in the day. So he's not the next big thing, but he's still the big thing. So I kind of wonder if they're going to do the same kind of package for or Roman Reigns later. I kind of find that funny they're doing this kind of package now when the match is until 3 or 4 matches from now. I think there's 6 matches on this card, I believe, and obviously we know this is going to be last. So it's kind of funny they're doing this now. So again, I kind of wonder if they're going to do like a Roman Reigns package later. Let's get back to some action here, folks. There we go. Okay. So now they're going to the male models. Wow. Okay. They just had to get these guys in. I was kind of wondering if Triple H would get rid of this stuff, but I guess they can't really go away from it. Wow, they're really playing up this whole male model thing. Whenever these guys retire, I would love to hear their thoughts and opinions about this gimmick. I cannot imagine that and maybe they'll never tell the truth, but I cannot imagine they fully and easily got into this when it was originally pitched to them. But I guess when you think about these guys, Mace and Mansoor or Marseille and Mansois. I'm sure they're going to take any chance they get to get on TV. But with Max Dupree or LA Knight or Eli Drake, again, very surprised he even agreed to do it too. Who the hell is this? Oh, okay. So you know how I just mentioned a minute ago that they're gonna do like a Roman Reigns package, and guess what? They just jumped into right now a Roman Reigns package. They have to know there's got to be like a break for people to get food and popcorn. I probably should have done that before this started. Took like a break and get some food and popcorn and whatnot. So, oh, Barack Lesnar. So again, I kind of wonder what they're going to do before the actual main event happens. What are they going to do for that? Show this again? Again, that package was at least like 2 minutes long or a minute long. So they combine the two. Do we really need to have like a 2 minute warm up for this? Okay, these two commercials, what they've had with Brock and Roman, have been really long, like way too long. I mean, I guess you got to do it. I get it, but I kind of feel like, what's the point of hyping this match up? I mean, if people are watching this already, like they're watching it knowing this is going to happen. Do you really need to waste 2 minutes hyping this thing up? Again, part of that maybe they're got time to fill. I don't know, but it seems really weird, like it's unnecessary in a way. Okay, finally that Roman Reigns package is over. Back to the actual broadcast. What is the next match? Okay. Oh, okay. Almost forgot he had another match. So Austin Theory's music hit. I was kind of wondering why is he coming out now, but I forgot he has an actual match too. So next match must be the U.S. title match. He's coming out first with the briefcase in hand, of course. His his cell phone device in his hand or his selfie device. I know why he's having this rematch because he's a champion. He was a champion, and now he's not. Of course, he's gonna get a rematch. So I almost kind of feel like, is there a chance he's gonna win this match at all? Because again, obviously, the highlight of Theory potentially in this night is going to be his cash in possibility. So, can he win this match and become U.S. champion, knowing he has that briefcase? If he does, that could be telling. If he does win the championship back, which I gotta think he's not, because what's really the point of him dropping the U.S. title just to get it back in his next match while he's still the? And I don't see them giving him two titles at the same time. Definitely, especially not now with Vince gone. That's some stuff Vince might have done. I don't foresee Triple H doing that. You know, and I will admit, even though he's a heel and whatnot, I actually like Theory when it comes to the future of him. Again, he's only 24, I think he is, whatever. You definitely know he's athletic. Obviously, he's got the good physique, good body. He's actually pretty good on the mic, good in the ring. And when it comes to somebody who has like a 10, 15-year future with the WWE, it's definitely him. Like we talked in the last match about Miz and what he's done in WWE for the 18 years or whatever he's been there. Barring injury, Austin Theory can easily have his own 18-year career in the WWE. I think was he 2 years in now already? So the only thing I hope with him is that they don't, and they probably won't now with Triple H there. And it's funny how we all keep saying that Triple H is going to bring all these great changes, which he might and probably will. But I don't foresee. What I was going to say is I would hope that they don't try to over push him like they did with the whole Cena and Roman thing. People were really booing him only for those reasons because he was over pushed. All right, here's Bobby Lashley. He comes out already in the entranceway, doing his entrance where he's like in the dark on a little podium thing with his little, arms up kind of thing, looking tough. All right, I got the fireworks in the background for Bobby Lashley. That's pretty cool. The fans are definitely backing him for sure. Forgive me, guys, having some technical difficulties here. For some reason, Peacock kicked me out. They can't hold us back. We're getting back in here. We're getting back in here. All right, here we go. All right, so we're coming back. Match has not started, but I can tell Austin Theory kind of attacked Lashley with the briefcase before the bell even rang. Match still has not started. The referee's checking on Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's starting to get back up. You can tell he's in pain. Bobby says, I'm good. Bell rings, match starts, and here we go. About an hour and 8 minutes into this show, folks. All right, so sorry about that, folks. So Theory's still in action. Oh, all right, I say Theory's still in control. Bobby Lashley almost got him up for a suplex. Theory got out of it. There we go. Lashley's taking over now. Couple of clotheslines and elbows. And the one hand slam. Like Byron Saxton just said, Angry Lashley's activated. Lashley's up, setting up for a spear. The Theory sees it, rolls out. Smart move. Theory's looking around on the outside, looking for the briefcase, his toy right now, his weapon. He's grabbing his briefcase like he's pretending like he's going to leave. Austin, it's a 7 count right now. but Bobby Lashley rolled out too. Referee stopped counting for whatever reason. Theory tried to throw the briefcase at Lashley. Lashley threw it away and just throws him against the guardrail. Or the barricade, excuse me. And again against the barricade. The barricade's moved probably about a good foot and a half. All right, Lashley threw it back in the ring. Theory rolls out to the apron. He did his patented roll in the ring and drop kick move. I guess we can just call it rolling drop kick from the apron. Gets pinned on Bobby Lashley, kicks out at 2. Uh-oh. Oh. Lashley takes Theory down. Bobby chants are picking up in the crowd. The trading punches in the ring. The trading blows still. Theory, Lashley. Theory, Lashley. Theory, Lashley. Theory, Lashley. Oh, elbow by Theory. Lashley picks him up anyway. Running power slam, boom. With ease. Getting ready for a spear. Lashley, or out there, Theory jumps over Lashley. Lashley goes right into the ring post with his shoulder. Theory's on the apron on the other side of the ring. He's going to go for that other rolling. He's going for another rolling drop pick. Bobby Lashley caught him, has him pressed up in the air. Oh, there it is. Hurt lock. Theory tapped real quick. Boom, match over. And just like that. Kind of a quick match, but hey, you know what? It does a job. Again, we're going to see Theory later at some point. Obviously, well, I shouldn't say obviously because we don't know. We'll see him later when it comes to the briefcase. Whether or not we see him actually cash in or cash in successfully, we'll see. And lastly, is still United States champion. Theory's on the ground, all pissed off in the corner. But he can be pissed off. You still got the Money in the Bank briefcase, son. All right, going to commercial. Now we have a hype video for WrestleMania in LA in 2023. Hey, they need to bring back WrestleMania to Chicago, man. Bring it back to the Midwest somewhere. Like true Midwest, not Ohio. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Ohio. They didn't really have it in Ohio. I'm just saying, don't bring it to Ohio. Nobody wants to go to Ohio. No offense to anybody who lives in Ohio or is from there. but even you don't want to be there. So have a Miz cricket commercial with some kids. So I got a commercial for the next WWE biography on A&E, which like is going to be Kurt Angle. I've not seen any of those shows yet, but everybody says they're so great, and I need to watch them, which I probably will at some point. But for anybody who's wondering, the next one's going to be of Kurt Angle. And I guess I guess it comes on Sundays. Okay, I have to check that out. All right. Oh yeah, back to the action. There's a commercial. What is this? The hell is this? Oh, okay. So we're ready for the next match. It is the Judgment Day. We have Priest, Finn Balor, and Rhea Ripley standing in the dark at the moment. You can really just see their silhouettes, sort of. So that so this match is kind of the moment I think people were kind of the match people were kind of thinking the moment that might not moment of the night might happen. Like, is Dominic going to join Judgment Day? Turn on his dad? Is Edge going to make an appearance during this? I kind of think we could see both. I think we have a chance to see Dominic turn on his dad and join Judgment Day, but I think also that could be a move ushered in by the returning Edge. People will probably think Edge is going to come back and all mad at the Judgment Day for kicking him out. I'm open to the idea of him coming back saying, "Hey, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for bringing me to the point I need to be, and now being the leader I need can be for you guys. And in being a leader for you guys, I bring also with me Dominic Mysterio." They're kind of replaying the moment now when Rhea Ripley kind of mushed Aaliyah Mysterio on Monday, this past Monday, which I thought was hilarious, by the way. Aaliyah acting all tough. I I wonder though now that Rhea's back, if she's ready to get back in the ring because she hasn't been in the ring yet. Obviously, she just returned on Monday. But I wonder if her being back now means she's cleared. So I wonder if they're going to go ahead and put her back in the title picture because she was the number one contender before the whole concussion thing. So I wonder if, well, I guess not, since based on what we saw earlier when it comes to Bailey coming back. So it seems like that's going to be the next program for Bianca, perhaps is teaming with Becky. So it's kind of weird. So we'll see what happens with that. They may at this point they may say Bianca Rhea for Survivor Series, Royal Rumble. I don't foresee them waiting until WrestleMania. Although that would be quality. Your two women of the future, because of course Rhea Ripley is younger than Bianca. But she's definitely going to be part of the future, probably more so than Bianca. Hell, Rhea's going to turn 26 later in October. So there you go. All right. Mysterios are coming out. Rhea and Dominic. Of course, getting the cheers and the adulation from the crowd. All right, Mysterios are still coming up the entrance, showing love to the fans. Of course, we're with Ray. Excuse me. Mysterio's definitely taking advantage of this long entrance. Long entrance way, anyway. Priest, hell, Priest and Balor are having conversations in the ring waiting for him. All right, here we go. Bell's ringing. Both partners, both teams are fighting each other in the corners. All four guys are still in the ring. Balor and Priest are getting their boos from the crowd as Rhea is on the outside clapping. Rey's doing his luchador thing now, flying around her Hurricanranas and drop kicks. There we go, Rey. Oh, oh! Rey holds the ropes open for Dominic to jump through it. Oh, Rey does a great moonsault off the middle rope to the outside. Oh, I forgot this is no DQ. I totally forgot about that. All right, so the match is a little more under control now. Dominic and Finn are the leading competitors. Dom tags out. Not sure what Ray are trying to do with that. Crowd doing some Eddie chants. Oh, some good double team action from Priest and Balor. Balor and Dominic are still the ones in the ring, the legal competitors. With Rhea Ripley lurking on the outside still. Finn Balor is in full control of Dominic right now. And he tags out. Priest is coming in. They have control of Dominic on their half of the ring. Oh. Priest does a fantastic leg drop while Dominic was on Finn Balor's knee. Dominic kicks out of the pinfall, though. Oh, the Judgment Day are killing Dominic in that on their half of the ring. Finn Balor does a Guerrero shimmy in Rey Mysterio's face, including now doing three amigos on Dominic. That was one. Oh, nope, stopped at one. They're doing a great job of keeping him isolated away from Rey. Just chopping him in the ring or chopping him in the corner. And there's some more chops. While Rhea and Priest are yelling at him. Finn just chopping the shit out of him. Ooh. Throw him to the other corner. Slap him some more. Oh, neckbreaker by Dominic. Kind of out of desperation in a way. Both guys on the ground, Dominic and Finn. Dominic making a slow move towards his dad. Balor doing the same thing to Priest. Priest and Dominic are both tagged in. And here goes Rey. Flying cross body off the middle rope. Nice. Rey to the top rope. Oh, the West Coast pops he just sits on. Ooh, drop kick off the rope. Forearm the Balor, knock him down. Rey's in the corner. Oh, face first bulldog from Rey to Priest. Balor brought a chair in. Again, no DQ. Rey still the chair. To the back of Priest. The chair's legal. Ref can't do nothing about it. Oh, Rey does that little sliding move on the bottom rope. He does that with the chair on the Balor who's laying on the ground outside. Oh, Priest has Rey Mysterio up. Rey gets out of that. Oh, super kick from Priest. Pinfall, 1-2. Rey kicks out. All right, so Rey's on the ground. Priest is picking him up by the mask. Oh. Priest goes for a choke slam. Rey counters it. Puts him in the spot now for the 619. Oh, Balor tags in though. Oh, running clothesline by Finn Balor as Mysterio's going for the 619. Oh, shotgun drop kick from Balor to Rey in the corner. Finn Balor's going up for the coup de grace. Dominic grabs his foot to stop him. Rey gets up. Balor's still on the top rope. Rey's going up to join him. Hurricane Rana off the top rope by Rey Mysterio. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Priest breaks it up. They're replaying that Hurricane Rana off top rope. He still got it, folks. He still got it. Got to give a shout out to how good Rhea looks on the outside. She looks so good. All right. Rey. Oh, Dominic, or rather, Priest picked up Rey to do like a. Oh, okay. Priest is in position for a 619. Now Finn Balor's in there. They're getting ready to do a double 619. The fans want it. Here they go. But Rhea stops them, grabs them both. Rhea pulls Dominic to the outside, picks him up in the electric chair. Ooh, Dominic face first off the apron. And again, legal. So right now, Ray's in the ring right now with both Priest and Finn Balor. Ray's getting up. Priest gets him ready for the choke slam. There we go. Priest hit him with the choke slam. Finn Balor both in the ring with Ray. Finn Balor's calling for a chair. Oh, light shut off. Here we go. Light shut off. Here we go. Some fire come by the entrance. This is definitely Edge. Hasn't appeared yet. They got the fire coming by the entranceway. Okay, there he is. Edge comes up with a new look. Haircut and everything, beard, glasses. Here we go. Edge looks pretty cool. Red leather jacket, sunglasses, short haircut, beard going. He's marching towards the ring, like with a purpose. Priest gets out of the ring, goes towards Edge. There we go. Spear. Spear by Edge to Finn Balor. Spear to Priest in the ring. Uh-oh. Edge gets upset up for 619 by the Mysterios. Here we go. 619 to Finn Balor. West Coast pop. There's a pin. 1, 2, 3. Match over. Mysterios win with the help of Edge. Edge kind of lingering in the ring, staring down the Judgment Day. Okay. So we got one aspect of that we all thought Edge would appear. Dominic not joining the Judgment Day yet. That's probably still to come. Maybe a Survivor Series. I gotta admit that entrance by Edge was pretty cool. Definitely, guys, when you check it out, check out the replays later. Definitely do that. Judgment Day are all in the Judgment Day's in the entranceway. Mysterio's and Edge are in the ring, kind of staring back at each other. Judgment Day are in disbelief. All right, and we go to commercial. So I still think there's a way. Obviously, Edge is back now, and it appears like he's against the Judgment Day, but I still see it like there's a way that they can spin that later on and say, hey, I'm here to teach you guys a lesson, but I'm still your boy. I'm still your leader. So I feel like there's a way they can spin that later on. But for right now, it appears Edge is going to be against the Judgment Day on the side of the Mysterios. But again, they can easily play that off to go later. So showing a commercial right now for a Sylvester Stallone movie, like a superhero called The Good Samaritan. Like he has superpowers? Cool. So it's called Samaritan. It's like an Amazon Prime movie. Might be worth checking out. Anyway, what do you guys think about Edge coming back and coming back? You think he's gonna stay a face and going to Judgment Day, or is he gonna be a heel? I almost feel like the way it came out. Obviously, you don't know by the entrance, but I feel like he'd be a good heel, whether it's with the Judgment Day or not. I feel like I just feel like Edge is the better heel. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. I'm glad he's back, living his dream again. All right, so we got Peacock commercials coming up, folks. All right, so we're just waiting for some action. Not sure what the next match is going to be. Probably, what do we have left? Have the Usos match for the tag titles, SmackDown title match, and the main event, Brock Lesnar and Roman. So if I had to guess, it's probably going to be the tag team match because I'm sure they're going to get involved somehow in the main event. So probably want to give them a break. So the next match is probably going to be the Usos versus the Street Profits. Forgot about the Pat McAfee match and Happy Corbin. That's actually next right now. They got Corey Graves and Michael Cole in commentary. I totally forgot about this match. I probably have to say that I'm probably the matches on the card. It's probably the match I was second least interested in. Baron Corbin, I still say is one of the best heels, if not the best heel in pro wrestling right now. And one reason I say that is how many Baron Corbin fans do you know? How many people do you know that actually like Baron Corbin? Nobody. Exactly. But the fact that nobody likes him, but to the point that nobody likes him enough that they boo the out of him whenever he comes out, that means he's doing a good job as a heel. If nobody likes you, but they like you enough to react to you negatively with boos and stuff, that means you're a good heel. I mean, keep in mind, there's also a guy who's never been a face in this company at all, ever. And I don't think he was one on NXT. I wasn't watching NXT back in those days when he was there. But I don't recall when he's been on the main roster any point in time where he's been a face, ever. So I think the WWE even recognized that he makes a better heel than a face. I can't even imagine what a face Baron Corbin even looks like. I venture to say we probably will never see that. Bum ass Corbin. I will give this some Pat McAfee. He seems to be a guy who takes very naturally to doing promos on the mic. Now, obviously, when you have like his show that he's done, he's obviously not afraid to be on the mic, and he definitely brings that to the WWE for sure. He's great on the mic, and for his few matches that he's actually had in the WWE, be it NXT or on the main roster, well, I think he's had like 3 matches as far as singles wise. He's really good. He's taken to it really good. Kind of along the same vein I said about Logan Paul earlier. Now, even though Pat McAfee was a punter, he obviously still has that athletic spirit in him at least. So the fact that he took the wrestling pretty easily, seemingly, was really great. I think he probably might even take it on full time if he didn't have all the other things he does in his life to make money, all those revenue streams. I think he's mentioned before he has like 7 or 8 revenue streams, including wrestling. So he probably would do this full time if he had more actual time. But the fact that he does commentary every week on SmackDown along with the occasional match, I'd say it's pretty cool. I think WWE recognized between his skills on the mic versus his skills in the ring, you don't want him not in the company just because he can't come to you full time. I mean, I don't know how Pat McAfee is, which I can look up right now. All right, so he's 35. So not young, not old. So again, full time wrestling probably is not for him. Granted, how much damage did he, do to himself punting in football? Probably not a whole lot. So he's probably still in good physical shape compared to other football players at 35 who, play different positions. Here we go. Happy Corbin's coming out first to his slot machine winning entrance, whatever. Corbin comes out in his very awe inspiring ring attire, but I guess it works for him, I guess. Corey Graves just said, Happy Corbin is Jim Irsay's favorite WWE superstar. If you don't know, Jim Irsay is the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, where famously now we know that Pat McAfee and Baron Corbin were actually rookie teammates with the Colts back in the day. All right, so Pat McAfee's coming out and is so Pat McAfee has like a men's choir, and they're saying repeatedly, "Bum as Corbin," and they're repeating that as Happy Corbin's coming out. Now the crowd's chanting it too. Corbin's like, "Why is the choir singing this?" That was pretty funny. The choir's still singing now. Pat's not coming out yet, but they're just kind of ripping Corbin a little bit, pissing him off. Okay, now here comes Pat McAfee. McAfee got some new music coming out. Okay. Kind of like the WrestleMania entrance he had, that kind of music. Kind of like that. The White Stripes entrance. But I can see why I don't want to keep using that. I'm sure, probably money. One thing I just noticed is that with Baron Corbin's ring attire, he's wearing like a vest. It's like a it's like a blue vest, like a Colts colors vest. It actually has Colts on one side of the vest. The crowd's definitely into Pat McAfee and his interest. They're like going, oh, 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 and the fans are all bopping to it. The fans are into Pat McAfee for sure. All right, Pat's getting in the ring finally after the long entryway. Okay, I'm starting to feel Pat McAfee's new music a little more now. Now that I've heard it a little longer. Again, the crowd's still hyped no matter what. So, All right, both guys in the ring. Pat McAfee's on the top rope or on the ropes, hammering it up for the crowd. Bell rings. About a minute 45 into the show, or hour 45. Excuse me. Corbin was telling McAfee he needs to go take a seat at the announce table. Fans started a bum ass Corbin chant. Corbin gives a shove to McAfee. McAfee super kicks Corbin. Puncher from McAfee. Corbin takes control with a knee to McAfee. McAfee with a hurricanrana off the top rope. Clotheslines Corbin to the side or to the outside. Wow. And of course, McAfee's wearing Jordans. Oh, all right. Both guys are back in the ring. McAfee's stomping Corbin a little bit. McAfee puts Corbin on the top rope, throws a couple of punches to him. Again, McAfee's on the top rope as well now. What's he doing? Is he going for a superplex? Yep. He's going for it. Corbin's fighting him off. McAfee flips off, does a backflip. Corbin with shotgun drop kicks after he gets off the top rope. McAfee got a little arrogant after the backflip. Again, Corbin gave him some shotgun drop kick for his pleasure. That was a good shotgun drop kick too, by the way. But Corbin's got McAfee in the corner, slinging punches. Corbin tossed McAfee into the corner, like on the ground corner. Corbin's in complete control. Corbin yells at Michael Cole, says, Michael Cole, how's your boy doing? As Corey Graves says, hey, hit him one more time. Corey Graves just said he used to sleep on Corbin's couch, apparently. Cole said Corbin used to sleep on McAfee's couch. Anyway, action goes to the outside. Corbin's still in control, though. Corbin slams McAfee into the barricade a couple times. One more time off the barricade. Referee is still counting to 5 now. There's a guy in the crowd double fisting beers. Gotta love the beer double fisters. Oh, deep six by Corbin. One, two. McAfee kicks out. Corbin gets all mad at the ref, Charles Robinson. Oh, nice. McAfee launches himself on the Corbin to the outside. Both men are on the outside now. Oh, Corbin throws McAfee onto the table. I guess they rebuilt the table from when they got destroyed earlier. Corbin's still beating up McAfee. Just shoved Michael Cole in the chair. As Corey Graves just sitting there watching, doing nothing. Corbin up to the top rope. McAfee joins him up there. He tried to leap, slipped a little bit. Again, both men are on the top rope. Superplex. McAfee got the superplex. He hasn't got the pin yet. He puts his arm over. One, two. Corbin kicks out. All right, you guys are trying to trading blows to each other. Corbin, McAfee, Corbin, McAfee, McAfee. Corbin puts McAfee in the corner. Oh, Corbin's shoulder goes into the post. Corbin to the outside. McAfee still in the ring, being checked on by the ref. Ref starts a count. McAfee's getting up. Corbin's still on the outside. McAfee is making his way to the top rope. Oh, McAfee was on the top rope, got a little shaky, almost fell off backwards. He got his balance back, got the drop on Baron Corbin on the outside. Oh, Robinson knocked down after Corbin fell backwards after McAfee hit him. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. With the ref down, McAfee gives a punt to Corbin's junk. Corbin's on the ground, of course, in pain, obviously. McAfee goes up to the top rope. Middle rope. McAfee wins with a Panama Sunrise. 1, 2, 3. McAfee wins again. Again, wasn't a wrestling clinic as you didn't expect it to be between these two guys. But I think we got what we all expected. So fans, of course, are clapping and cheering for McAfee. McAfee making his way to the announce desk, gives a suck it sign to Corey Graves, daps up Michael Cole. McAfee's dapping up some of the Titans sitting behind the desk. McAfee drinking a beer with one of the fans from the crowd. All right. They're bringing out Drew McIntyre. They announced that he's going to be facing the Universal Champion at Clash of the Castle in September. September 3rd, I think it is, or 4th. Of course, he has a sword in his hand. How the hell are you, Nashville? Drew just kind of made it say he actually lives in Nashville now. Basically, got Drew hyping up the match, hyping up the main event tonight, which I'm sure is going to lead into the match he has at Clash at the Castle. Drew basically just coming out saying, "Hey, doesn't matter who wins tonight, Brock or Roman, I'm going to beat that ass." His words at Clash of the Castle. Again, I'll give my prediction for that match later. But whoever wins that match, you almost got to think that Drew McIntyre is going to win the Clash of the Castle again. Haven't had an event in that area in 30 years. You have a champion from that area, or rather a competitor from that area there. That would be a good place for Roman to drop the WWE title. If it is Roman, it may not be, doesn't matter. But kind of hard to say if Drew's going to drop that match or lose that match. Again, Homeland, his last title win, his first one was in front of nobody at WrestleMania. So it could be a good way to get for him to get that. So on to the next match, which is going to be for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Jeff Jarrett's coming out now. Of course, he's a Tennessee guy, Nashville crowd, getting his cheers, of course. So on SmackDown, we saw Jeff Jarrett get accidentally super kicked by one of the Usos. And of course, both members of both teams are kind of in awe, like, oh my God, we can't believe we kicked Jeff Jarrett. So I kind of wonder, is that going to play a role somehow in this match? I mean, Jeff Jarrett says he's going to call it down the middle, but is him getting kicked somehow going to cause some type of, conflict, we'll say, in this way of calling this match? So I believe this is like a no DQ match, I think. I could be wrong. I feel like there's some type of stipulation on this match. I guess they'll remind us. So I, as much as I would love to see the Street Profits be champs again, it's kind of hard to see a reason why the Usos will drop the titles now. Obviously, I know you can build that into the whole bloodline storyline, but I don't see the point of that. However, what I can see is this being the beginning of the Street Profits splitting up so they can give Montez Ford his solo push. Because we know that they're wanting to do that, which I get it. But the only thing about that, though, is that'll make one less tag team you have in the tag team division. And you already don't have any very many as it is. So we'll see. But I feel like there's going to be one or two options. Either if it's either the Usos dropping the championships or the Profits splitting up, which one's more likely to happen? Probably the latter when it comes to the Street Profits splitting up as opposed to the Usos dropping the titles. But we'll see. Again, I'm rooting for the Street Profits, but I think the Profits are going to lose this match and potentially be the beginning of the splitting up. So they have the Tennessee Titans cheer squad out. Why they're doing this right now, I have no clue. Jarrett's in the ring. None of the wrestlers have been for this match have been introduced yet, so it's probably a crowd hype moment. Which again, they're in Tennessee Titans Stadium, so I get it. But I'm gonna be the no fun guy and say, hey, let's get this moving. There you go. Street Profits. Oh, okay. They were right behind them. Didn't see that. The Profits are wearing very much Tennessee Titan uniform attire. It's pretty cool. I love the Street Profits, man. I hate to see them break up, but it's probably gonna happen. Back on the body can, I be in the back with the cardi, yeah. I be the flag, no nobody can. I be in the back with the cardi, yeah. The Street Profits music entrance is probably one of my favorites in WWE just because it does get you hyped so much. And you gotta love the Profits energy too. The crowd was always hyped no matter when they come out, whether it's NXT, SmackDown, Raw. The crowd is always hyped whenever the Street Profits come out. You love their energy, especially Montez Ford. I definitely recognize he's going to be a great solo act. I just hate to see them break up the Profits for that to happen, which I guess you got to do it. So the Street Profits got, or rather, the Usos got a good intro song too. Day one ish, down since day one ish. We've been down since day one ish. We done knock it all up and knock them down like this. Oh wow. Oh, that's including okay. They just said that the Usos have been tag team champions now for 376 days. And I've forgotten, obviously, that's including, obviously, they haven't had the both titles that long, but they've been SmackDown champions for all that time. So forgot all about that. So, yeah. So, yeah, they've been tag team champions for 376 days. Now, combine that with, again, Roman being champion for his 700 days. That's, hey, you know, ow, ow, ow. It's the Usos. Day one ish, we've been down since. Day one ish, we've been down since. Day one ish, knocking them all up and knock them down like this. It's the Usos. All right, Jeff Jarrett definitely exerting his position, controlling the show. All right, the Usos definitely cutting the ring off on Angelo Dawkins, keeping him on their side of the ring. Jeff Jarrett's he's laying the law. The Usos are kind of double teaming Dawkins. He pulled one of the Usos out, pulled Jey Uso out, and said, "Nope, Jimmy's legal. You get out." Jeff Jarrett's definitely slow counting these 5 counts. And Uso's still in control. Got Angelo Dawkins on their half of the ring. Jimmy has a face lock on Dawkins right now in the middle of the ring, just looking and smiling at Montez. We're about 2:14 into this show so far. It's 2 hours and 14 minutes into the show. Again, Jimmy still got that face lock or headlock on Dawkins. Dawkins trying to fight out of it. They're back to their feet. Ooh. Jimmy with a solid punch to Dawkins. Put him back in the corner, just punching on him, raining down on him. Jeff Jarrett definitely being serious about the 5 counts when it comes to making sure they back off at 5. But he's still slow counting the shit out of those 5 counts. Ooh. Jimmy just did like a butt plant to Dawkins in the corner, like a hip check. Dawkins still laying in the corner. Jimmy setting up like he's going to do another hip check on him in the corner. Dawkins getting up, still laying down. Dawkins moves, do step up insecurity kick to Jimmy. He's on the ground. Dawkins still got a ways to go to get to Montez Ford. Both men on the ground. Angelo slow creeping. Jimmy tags out. Montez. Montez to the top rope. Ooh, towering crossbody. 2 count. Jay kicks out. A little bit of power from Montez. Clothesline. Kick to the stomach. Oh, shit. Kick to his head and his face. The athleticism by Montez Ford. Again, all that extra muscle, bulking up a little bit, still athletic, still can do the flips, still get high off the ropes. Oh, Montez in control with a monstrous chop to Jey Uso. Jay had to spit his gum out on that one. Ooh, Jey Uso back in control with super kick, uppercut. Ooh, Montez Ford with a standing blockbuster for the pin. 1, 2. Jay kicks out. Montez in disbelief. I will say I thought this match might be the match of the night when the show started, so we'll see. Montez Ford gave a thundering chop to Jey Uso in the corner. Wow. Jay shoves Montez into the corner, face in the turnbuckle. Ooh, nice tossing neck breaker by Jay. 1, 2. Montez kicks out. All right, Montez on the ground. Jay tags in Jimmy. A little bit of a double team move here coming. Montez off the rope. He hangs onto the rope. Oh, Usos go flying over the rope. Montez tags in Dawkins. Usos still on the outside. Dawkins tagged in. He's about to go running, about to go through the ropes. Oh, over the ropes. Nice. Angelo Dawkins somersaults all over the ropes, onto the Usos. Throws Jimmy in the ring. Spinning neckbreaker by Montez for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Almost 3, but no 3. Only 2. Insecurity from Jimmy to Montez. Montez tags in, or Dawkins tags Montez. Oh, double team action. Montez forward. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count. Montez on Jimmy. Montez showing some frustration towards Jeff with the counts. Jeff Sayers says, "No, shut up. That was 2." Jimmy's down. Montez still pissed off. Tags in Angelo. Dawkins picks up Jimmy on his shoulders. Montez top rope. Jimmy fights Dawkins back down. Montez jumps off the rope. Jay kicks him. Jimmy kicks Dawkins. Double super kick to Dawkins. Jimmy's going to the top rope. Dawkins still on the ground. Uso splash to Dawkins. Here comes a pin. 1, 2. Dawkins kicks out. Again, Jimmy pissed off at Jarrett for the count. Jarrett says that was a 2. Jarrett's standing tall. All right. Jimmy tags in Jay. Dawkins is still on the ground. On the mat, rather. Usos are going up for a double splash possibility. They land the double splash. Jay's going for the cover. 1, 2. Montez breaks it up. All 4 men in the ring on the ground. Jarrett's counting bull. All 4 guys down. He's up to 4. So he's counting 5. Guys are starting to get up. He's up to 6, though. He's counting 7. There we go. Somebody's up. Jimmy's up. Montez throws him to the outside. Jay tried to throw Montez out. Montez hangs on to the rope. He's still hanging on the rope on the outside. Oh, Jay tried the super kick, miss. He's about to kick Jarrett. Jarrett caught it though. Dawkins puts down Jay. Montez goes up to the top rope for his heavens. He hits a splash, but he can't pin him. He can't pin him. His ribs hurts. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Jay kicks out. The prophets are in disbelief at that. But there was a hesitation between the count because of Montez's ribs. Jarrett saying, hey, it was 2 count. Montez is looking at Jeff Jarrett again like, hey, what's up with that count, bro? Jarrett says, nope, that was 2. Montez is getting mad. All right, Jay's still a legal man. Usos are on the outside. Montez off the rope. Oh, they super kicked him. Montez is going to go through the ropes. Usos did a double super kick. They throw him into the barricade. They throw him over the barricade. Now Montez is over on the other side of the barricade. They just do a double super kick. Dawkins. Jay throws Dawkins back into the ring. Jimmy tags in. Another double super kick to Dawkins. They pick him up. There's a 1D. 1, 2, 3. Usos retain. Jarrett raises the hands of the Usos. Usos looking at him like they're disgusted. For whatever reason, I don't know. They give him the tough look to Jarrett as he's getting out of the ring. Usos raise up their belts. Wow. Usos win. The 376-day reign is going to continue. All 4 guys in the ring looking at each other. What's going to happen? Maybe nothing. Bro, we might see the end. We might see the end of the Street Profits. I don't know. They're showing a replay of the match and whatnot. Definitely, the Profits are pissed off at Jarrett. I don't know if they have a right to be. Those are solid counts by Jarrett, though. Usos won legit, bro. Wasn't any bullshit going on. They won legit. Usos are walking out. Profits in the ring. You can see the disappointment. Like, what's next now? You can just tell in the faces of Montez Ford. It's like, now what? Montez Ford looking at his face like, dude, what now? Dawkins kind of the same. What you can see in Montez's face, like, man, what are we gonna do now? We're not getting another title shot now. They're the ones. It is what it is. So Usos win that match. And the reign continues. We'll see what's next for them. Or well, I should say who's next at this point. I don't know. We'll find out. It's gonna have to be somebody. But again, not a whole lot of tag teams really right now on the scene right now. I mean, what you got the Profits again? They just lost 2 in a row. They're not going to be in the title match. But you got New Day. I know they're feuding with the Viking Raiders. You have the Viking Raiders with Los Lotharios. Besides those 4 teams, what other tag teams do we actually have right now? Male tag, well, women's another issue. But what male tag teams do we have right now? Again, Street Profits, Usos as the champs, Los Lotharios, who we haven't seen in a while, at least not on Raw or on SmackDown. Viking Raiders. So we have 4 teams. I'm sure there's somebody I'm not thinking about. I guess Sheamus's group, the Newsies, as I like to call them, the Brawling Brutes, officially, I guess you can call them Shanky and Jinder Mahal. So again, the tag team division right now is pretty lame and weak, I'd say. I know they built it up on RK Bro for a lot of months, but they had to drop it, of course. They may make a comeback. Right now, there's really no male tag teams right now. So I'll be really interested to see what happens when it comes to what's next for the Usos. Almost feel like it's gotta be New Day. That's not like it makes the most sense. But also at the same time, I know, the New Day aren't whole since Big E's not there, but I feel like you can't really worry about the New Day with Big E because Big E may not come back to wrestling at all. As he said, in his thing, they're gonna wait a year for him to make any kind of diagnosis when it comes to his wrestling future. And I say a year after the actual surgery. So still ways away from that. We'll see what's next for the tag team division as a whole. But I guess that's another thing with Triple H. Is he going to revitalize the tag team divisions on the main roster for the men and the women? I mean, we just saw again earlier tonight Dakota Kai and Io Shirai make their appearance on the main roster. Hell, Dakota Kai making her return to WWE after getting kicked out. Smart move by Triple H on that one because everybody thought that didn't make sense when it comes to getting rid of her. Definitely, her run on NXT had to end. Bring her up to the main roster, man. Make it happen. They need some women on the main roster. So that includes tag teams. So again, we'll see what's next for both divisions of the tag teams underneath Triple H. All right, so folks, we only have 2 matches left on the night. The SmackDown Women's Championship between Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey, and of course the main event versus Brock Lesnar and Roman. So of course the next match again is going to be Ronda versus Liv. This is the match I'm not thinking about or thinking of, or let's say throw anything back in here. Kind of run out of time for the matches and whatnot. Obviously, we can imagine the Brock match is not going to go that long. But okay, they have Kid Rock in the audience. He's making out with some woman. Oh, Matt Riddle's in the ring, who's supposed to be hurt. Apparently, that was kayfabe, but he's in the ring. Security's flipping out because he's in the ring. Riddle just called out Seth Rollins to come to the ring. Riddle acknowledges he's not medically cleared for a match, but he's mad. You can tell. Again, he's called out Seth Rollins. Seth has not answered the call yet. There's Seth's music now, though. And of course, Seth in one of his wacky outfits. And here comes the back office as far as WWE officials, referees, Rollins. Those officials are trying to stop him, saying, hey, Riddle's not medically cleared. Adam Pearce is out there. Hurricane Helms, Pat Buck. Rollins is running to the ring. Riddle meets him out there. And now they're fighting. There we go. Now, obviously, his injury was kayfabe, and I get that. But it kind of makes me wonder what was the point of them canceling the match if we're going to do this at SummerSlam anyway. Rollins has him up for. Rollins just stomped him again. Referees are trying to get Seth out of the ring. Matt Riddle obviously is down. Michael Cole acknowledging that Riddle brought it on himself for showing up when he's not cleared. I mean, I'm glad to see Riddle and Rollins kind of doing something. But what was the point of canceling the match if his injury wasn't real? Like, what was the point? Again, what was the point? Riddle's still on the ground in pain. They're trying to get him up, but they can't quite stay on his feet. All right. All right. Moving on to an actual match. And again, the next match is Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So they're doing a promo package for that. But my thoughts on this match, I'm kind of wondering when they're going to go here because I kind of figured that Liv would retain, and that means Ronda's done with the SmackDown title picture for now. But I figured they'll move her to Raw, where she can challenge for that title, Bianca Belair. But again, after tonight's developments, when it comes to Bayley showing up along with Dakota Kai and Io Shirai, that's going to occupy Bianca's program time for at least the next month or however long it takes. And then also, too, if you put Ronda in the Raw Women's title picture, you're pretty much just saying that, hey, we're not interested right now in doing Bianca Rhea. As Rhea, again, won the number one contendership, but then got hurt. So this match really mystifies me as what they're going to do when it comes to winning. Now, on the opposite side of that, are you going to have Liv drop the title back to Ronda after Liv just won it not even barely a month ago? And if you do that, then what? You're going to have another match between these two again, which I guess you almost have to. But then what are you saying about Liv Morgan? You're basically saying that her win, her cash-in win was basically a fluke, which I mean, I know that's kind of, the nature of the Money in the Bank. You're supposed to take advantage of the champion when they're at the weakest moment, and she did. But if she drops it immediately back to Ronda, you're basically just saying that, hey, Liv is not on the level of these guys, which people are gonna have their opinion about that. But even with storyline, you're basically just shitting on Liv Morgan, you know. But at the same time, again, like I said before, Ronda loses this. She's done with the title picture for now. So then what's actually next for her on SmackDown? I almost feel like this is the bridge moment to bring Charlotte back into the picture. And you can have that Charlotte versus Ronda match as Ronda's next opponent. Ronda loses that. And then, of course, that's going to vault back Charlotte back into the title picture against Liv. So this obviously this is way too much speculation. We just have to actually have the match. But that's why I say I'm not sure where to go with this match when it comes to what would happen under either situation, whether Liv wins or if Ronda wins. Like, what's going to happen? I don't know. So, but at the same time, I wouldn't be mad if either happened because both scenarios will make sense. I just wonder what the future is going to be for both superstars if either one happens. I mean, actually, for the title win, let's say if Ronda does win tonight and get the title back, obviously you'll have a rematch with Liv, and let's just say Ronda wins that. Then what? At that point, again, we haven't seen Charlotte in a while. She's had a nice little break, and she deserves it. As much as I dislike Charlotte's character, she probably needed a break. But at some point, you almost have to feel after this big event's over and new storylines are going to have to happen, especially with this new regime. This is like the perfect scenario for Charlotte to come back on SmackDown. Because let's be real, as of right now, who really is on SmackDown as a legit title contender person if it's not Ronda or now Liv, the current champion? Natalia? Okay. She's the boat, as the storyline says, but we'll see. So Ronda Rousey's coming out, of course, to her, her intro song, Bad Reputation by Joan Jett. Walking to the ring in her, of course, her badass Rowdy Roddy Piper jacket. Michael Cole brought up a good point. There's no surprise in this match. Ronda Rousey's going into this knowing her opponent is Liv Morgan. She knows it's for the title. She's not facing anybody else before this match. Ronda Rousey and Liv are here for this match. That's it. No surprises. So it'll be big up to Liv if she can win this. Liv getting a pretty decent pop for her entrance, as she should as a champion. Whether it's good pop or bad pop, you want pop as a champ. Or hell, even if you're not a champ, you want pop. And Liv got that, so good for her. Michael Cole just said that this is Liv Morgan's first ever SummerSlam match. I'm interested to see what kind of match Liv has. Storyline be damned. Again, knowing this is her first SummerSlam match, it's at summer. It's a big match. It's a title match. Humid environment. We know recently Liv had some issues with Natalia when it comes to, her match performances. It's a big spotlight for Liv, so we'll see what happens there. Hopefully, she performs well. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. Not that Liv has any reputation of hurting people, but as you know, when mistakes happen, people can get hurt, especially with the ropes all slippery and sweaty and whatnot. So Liv has some interesting attire on tonight. Her her trunks bottoms have like a zipper in the back of it. I've never seen that before. I'm sure that's convenient for moments. You know what I mean by moments, folks. Keep it out. Keep your mind out of the gutter. All right, match has started, folks. Solid action so far. Ronda starts off in control. Ronda puts up Liv on the shoulders. Couple elbows by Liv. There we go. Knees to the face by Liv. Oh, Ronda counters Liv's oblivion attempt. Uh-oh. Ronda's trying for an armbar. Liv tries to roll up Ronda, but Ronda's shoulders aren't down. Another armbar attempt by Ronda. She hasn't locked it in yet. Hasn't locked it in yet. Nope. Liv countered. Oh, Liv's have Ronda in the rings of Saturn. Wow, nice counter by Liv. Ronda's getting up though. Ronda's getting up with Liv on her back. Ronda has Liv up on her back. Oh, counter by Liv. Pin attempt, 2 count, kicked out. Ronda had a arm lock on the ropes. Takedown by Ronda, judo takedown. Is she trying to get an armbar again? Ronda talking shit to the crowd. Armbar locked in. Is armbar in? Yep. Liv's kind of blocking a little bit. Morgan's getting to the rope. Foot's on the rope. Ronda had to break it. But Ronda had that arm in. Arm lock, arm bar in. Her arm's definitely hurt. Ooh, another takedown by Ronda. She's trying to put the arm bar in again. It's definitely in. Up, no, up. Yeah, it's in. It's in the middle of the ring now. Nowhere to go. Liv rolls over. Oh, got the ropes again. Ronda definitely frustrated and pissed off. And you can tell her arm's hurt though. Referee called for the trainer, and the trainer's checking out Liv. Liv says she's good. Liv definitely has one arm right now. Ronda with another judo move. Trying to get that arm bar locked in again. She's trying. Morgan's up on the street. So Ronda had Liv in the arm bar. Liv was getting up on her feet like she was pinning Ronda. Ronda's shoulders were on the mat. But as the referee got the 3, Liv was even tapping out though too. Ref didn't see the tap out. He saw the 3 count. Match is over. Liv's the champion. Ronda's mad, telling her to Liv tapped. Ronda is aggravated completely. They're showing the replay. 1, 2, 3. So referee is looking at the 3. He's not looking up at, yeah. So you got a different angle of the replay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So with the replay, Liv Morgan actually tapped before the referee got the 3. So like whenever the ref got the 2, that's when Liv started tapping. And the replay shows that clearly. Ronda's mad, and now she's beating the shit out of Liv Morgan and puts her in the armbar. Well, with the match over, ref can't do anything, and Ronda doesn't need to stop. So this is Ronda's heel turn. Ronda just judo throw the ref and has a ref in the armbar. And now we have Ronda's heel turn. There we go. She still has a referee in the armbar. Here comes Daivari out to try to Daivari. Jamie Noble out trying to break everything up. Ronda lets it go. Morgan's on the outside, laying on the ground with a hurt arm. Daivari and Noble are in the ring helping the ref. Ronda's still angry in the ring. I feel like she's going to put an arm bar or something on Daivari or Noble. She hasn't done it yet, but she's yelling at the crowd, saying, hey, I won this. They're showing the replay again. See, referee, again, they're showing the angle. 1, 2, Liv tap. There's 3. So Liv tapped before the 3 count, but the referee's looking down when he's counting, so he can't see that. So this is clearly going to lead to them having a third match. Liv Morgan's on the outside against the table, looking up at Rousey like, bitch, I'm going to kill you. But her arm is definitely dead. Liv grabs her title. She's back up. She grabs her title. Liv's smiling now. He's happy she won the belt, but she knows. She knows she tapped. All right. All right, folks, we only got one match left. It's supposed to be last man standing, but I see they only have like 9 minutes left on their. I mean, show started at 8. I forget 3-hour show. There's no way this is going over. There's no way this is going to end on time. No way. Which you're fine with that. Just have a good match. Brock Lesnar tends to have short matches, so with last man standing, we'll see what happens with that. Usually takes a lot of punishment to keep somebody down for 10 seconds, especially these two guys. Not sure they can do that in 5 minutes, but that's all right. So again, they're showing another promo package for the Clash at the Castle event, September 3rd in Cardiff, Wales, the UK. I'm sure they're going to be going nuts for McIntyre, hoping he wins, and he probably will. Another Saturday show. So it's probably going to be a UFC event as well. All right, so we got Michael Cole and Corey Graves doing commentary. They're kind of hyping up the Clash at the Castle. But again, we're waiting for the entrance for the main event, which we know already is Lesnar versus Roman. Hopefully, they don't have another long promo for that. Okay. Kane's in the ring, of course. Knox County, Tennessee. Don't think that's where Nashville is, but Kane's a Hall of Famer. It's Tennessee. Has to make an appearance. He just announced the attendance is 48,400 plus people. And of course, he does this fire. Again, I mentioned earlier that the Titan Stadium where they're having the event, Nissan Stadium, is a full house. So now it's at 400 or rather 48,490 something people, and still got the main event. And of course, they're gonna go into some long promo. Actually, there's a DraftKings commercial. So the DraftKings commercial, they're talking about some of the bets for WWE you can make right now. First bet was whether it's going to end in the ring or outside the ring. How many Superman punches is Roman Reigns going to throw? Of course, who's the winner? So what do you guys think? Is this going to end in the ring or the outside? Everyone's got things. It's last man standing. It's got to end on the outside. How many Superman punches are we going to see? I think that's the bet. I think that's the bet to make right there. I'd say how many Superman punches are we going to see? I'd say we're going to see four. No. I think we're going to see five. We're going to see five, at least five Superman punches. And who's going to win? I think it's got to be Roman. I think it's too soon to end. I think it's too soon for him to drop either one of the titles or both. I think he's going to drop one of them. I think they're going to find some slick way to where he goes to Carter Foils, lose to Drew, but it's only for the WWE title. Drew wins that. He keeps the Universal Championship, so his reign doesn't end. It continues that 700 plus day reign or 800 days, whatever it's at now, because he's still a Universal Champion, the championship he won first. I can see that scenario happening. But yeah, I'll get more opinions about that whenever the show comes up. But I'm definitely interested to see whatever happens when it comes to the title situation. Because yes, I think Drew McIntyre deserves to get that win in his hometown, get a title win with a crowd in attendance, let alone against his UK crowd. But I know that's not really the ideal scenario when they want Roman Reigns to lose or end his streak and reign. So, but we'll see. So I think they're just showing a commercial for John Wick 4 potentially on Peacock. But anyway, all right. No more commercials. They're back to the broadcast, but I'm sure they're about to go into some long promo for this match, which again they don't need to do because they already did two 2-minute long promos for this match. They don't need to do another one. But of course, the WWE, so they're going to. Whenever WWE plays these promo packages, does this get anybody hyped for the match that's about to happen? I mean, the WWE is great at these promo packages. I will give them that completely. But I always feel like yeah, they don't really do anything for me to get hyped and excited about it. But again, that's just me. I rather just see the match. But obviously, these promo packages fill time too. Which, by the way, they're definitely going over 3 hours for the show. Right now, we're at 2:57. Right now, there's no way. Hell, by the time this package is over, there'll probably be at 3 hours by the time this package is over. Then we got these two long entrances, of course. It's going to take them a minute and a half just to get down the entryway. Suplex City, bitch. Yeah, these promo packages really don't do anything for me. All they do is, again, you know what? And I guess I got to keep in mind though that some of these promo packages aren't for me as somebody who follows WWE regularly. These packages like this are more for the casual fans that don't watch all the time or don't know anything about wrestling. Or so I guess I got to take myself back a little bit, take myself out of that because if you're a casual fan and haven't been watching all the time, some of the stuff they're showing may be new to you, and this may actually get you hyped for the match. So I guess you got to look at it that way. But personally, this package stuff does nothing for me. Now, regarding the match, I will say that I don't think this match ends with Brock Lesnar as champion. I'll say that. Whether or not Theory cashes in before the match, or rather after the match or during the match, I don't see this night ending with Brock Lesnar as champion. I don't think we'll see Brock Lesnar as champion at all during this night at all. But with that being said, obviously Theory's going to make an appearance tonight again. Whether it's going to be during the match or after, I don't know. But I don't see him winning the title tonight. But I don't see him cashing in and failing at his briefcase shot. Why would you? I feel like there's a better idea for Theory in that briefcase that can happen next calendar year. Let him hang on that briefcase for a while. I think that adds to his heel heat, all the stuff he does with the briefcase and his bravado because of the briefcase. I think that adds to his heel heat. Let him keep that. All right, so the promo package is over. And weirdly enough, they're actually bringing Roman out first. That's kind of odd, but all right. Put your fingers up, y'all. Put your fingers up. Because here come the ones. Because we're all the twos. A lot of fingers up in the air right now. All right, so it's rated to 680 days right now. Although that doesn't sound right. I feel like he's been champion longer than that. I feel like he's been champion longer than the Usos have been the SmackDown champions. And they said the Usos are like 700 something days. Put your fingers up. The ones. So he's out. So he's out in the entryway with the Usos and Paul Heyman, of course. They got all the gold, all the titles, all the belts. Of course, Roman walking to the ring with his slow pace, his slow badass walk. Paul Heyman being the ultimate heel manager or heel advocate, heel wise man, heel consigliere. But he's the best at it, though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Again, kind of surprised they introduced him first, which is what it is. Roman's is about to get in the ring, and there's a lot of fingers up in there right now. A lot of fingers up. A lot of love for Roman. They just said Roman Reigns is 3-1 in last man standing matches. They just reminded us that Roman Reigns won his first Universal Championship at SummerSlam against Brock Lesnar. Roman raises the championship. Fireworks go off. Heyman with the mic in his hand, ready to talk, spitting that fire on the mic like he always does. Again, not that he needs my props, but big ups to Paul Heyman, bro. He is so good at this. Putting the fingers up. Roman. Heyman gives the mic to Roman. We're gonna hear Roman speak. Is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it? Ah, I said it. Nashville. Oh, he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. Slam. Uh-oh. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. Uh, Acknowledge me. He said it. I knew he was gonna say it. You got some boos in the crowd, got some thumbs down, but there's a lot of fingers up right now. A lot of ones. A lot of ones. Got a tribal chief chant in the crowd. And here comes Brock and his music. So Michael Cole just said this is the 9th time Brock Lesnar's main event at SummerSlam, and no one's main event at SummerSlam more than Brock Lesnar. 9th time. I wonder who holds the record for most WrestleMania main events. I'm assuming that number is probably nowhere near 9. Because main eventing WrestleMania, I know Cena main evented a lot, but I don't know if he has 9. I feel like Cena's more like around 5, maybe 6. But he's probably up there because John Cena was never hurt. Lesnar was going to the ring. Now, Lesnar was walking towards the ring, but he started walking back towards the entranceway. Apparently there's a tractor out by the entrance. Lesnar's on the tractor and actually putting on his flannel vest and a cowboy hat. So he's about to drive this tractor to the ring, which would explain Brock Lesnar right now is driving a tractor down the entrance. This has got to have to play a part in the match at some point. Is he going to drive this all the way to the ring? Again, folks, Brock Lesnar is driving a tractor with a front end loader to the ring. And he's definitely a country boy. He looks extremely comfortable doing that. Fans are loving it. So again, this has to play some type of role in this match. It's last man standing. Okay, so he has the tractor butted up against the ring with the front loader hanging over the ropes. No. Corey Graves says, is it illegal to use a tractor? No. Last man standing, you can do what the hell you want. So the tractor is in play. Okay, this is pretty cool, and it's on brand for sure for Brock Lesnar. Country Brock Lesnar. Farm boy Brock Lesnar. Roman looks a little broken right now because of the tractor. Mike Rome was doing the introductions. He's going to introduce Brock. Brock told him to shut up. Brock just did his own introduction. Says he's a big ass farm country boy, went 285 pounds, hit a whip Roman Reigns' ass. Brock is actually still standing in the front loader, by the way, which is hanging over the ring. Brock jumped off the front loader on the Roman and raining down punches on him. Bell rings. We're into this now. Brock's still wearing his flannel. He just took it off. Both men on the outside now. Suplex City has begun. Roman goes into the steps. Cole says 16 times the world championship has changed hands at SummerSlam. Are we going to see 17 tonight? I say no. Brock Lesnar with a suplex off the steel steps. Roman starts his 10, or rather, referee starts 10 count on Roman. Again, we're only about 2 minutes into this match. Roman's up. Brock tries to clothesline him over the barricade. Didn't work. So Brock just picked up Roman and threw him over there. Both guys are on the other side of the barricade amongst the crowd. Again, another suplex to Roman Reigns on some sort of stanchion. So they're outside. So they have like a setup for like people that are ringside. Then have like another separated barricade. And they're on top of that barricade right now. Both the guys are on their feet right now. Brock Lesnar has Roman up for an F5. Roman's blocking it. Roman throws Brock into a steel trussing, like a light truss. Roman back in control. Roman has him up. Oh. Roman tried to pick him up for like a pedigree. Brock blocked it, threw Roman into that same light trussing. Oh. Brock just threw Roman into the cameraman. Referee's counting. Up to 3. Roman's getting back up now. Using the barricade for help to get back up. Lesnar throws Roman back over the barricade, back into the ringside area. Referee's counting again. German suplex to Roman on the mat outside. Referee's about to start counting again. Brock's going under the ring to get something. What is Brock getting? Here comes the tables. We knew we were going to see some weapons and some foreign objects. And we have our first table. May not be the last table, but it is the first one. Heyman tried to sneak up behind Brock to do something. I don't know what he was doing. Brock turned around and saw him. Paul Heyman's on his knees begging for mercy as Roman's getting back up behind Brock. Oh, there you go. Roman does a Samoan drop to Brock through that table that Brock put up himself. Referee's counting both. Both are on the ground right now. He's counting them both. All right. Roman's back up. Referee's counts to 6. 7. Up to 8. Brock's up. Counts over. Roman has the steps in his hand. About to hit Brock with it. He hit Brock with the stairs. Brock's back down on the table again. Referee starts his count. Up to 2. Roman grabs a second table as Brock's getting back up. Brock is back up. He's a little wobbly. And Roman has the second table set up now. He grabs Brock. Roman does like a rock bottom kind of a move. Lesnar's down. Has a cut back. Lesnar's down, counting to 4. Referee got the 7, but Brock's up. Throws Brock back in the ring. Both men are back in the ring now. Roman's in the corner. Brock's getting up. He's giving the super punch signal. He goes for it. The Superman punch 1. Lesnar goes down to 1 knee. He's back up though. Referee didn't even start counting. He goes through another super punch signal. He lands it. Lesnar's already back up to 1 knee already. Brock's back up fully, kind of wobbling the rope. Roman maybe going for a spear here. Reigns gets a spear. Of course, Brock is down. Ref starts counting. Brock is still down. Ref is to 4. There's 5. Brock is still down. No signs of getting up. There's 6. Brock is kind of stirring a little bit. There's 7. He's up to 2 knees. Brock is up. 4-8. Roman's in the corner. Maybe go out to do another spear. Roman's going to try another spear. Here we go. Lesnar's up. Lesnar has him up for that 5 now. Roman gets out of it against the ropes. Roman tried another spear. Brock sidestepped it, threw him out to the side. Referee's counting. He's counting out both men right now. Brock's on the outside, down. Brock's on 1 knee. Reps up to 4. Brock rolls out. He's up. Count's still going though. Up to 7. Both men are up now. They're on the side of the ring where there's 2 broken tables right now. Kind of dangerous. Brock has Roman in his grips. Wow. There was half of the table was still kind of sitting up on one of the legs, kind of like this. Brock threw Roman against that and broke down. Brock is up right now. Roman's still down, grabbing his arm. Ref is counting up to 5. Roman's still on the ground. He's flat on his back. Brock's in the tractor behind the wheel. Roman's getting up now. Roman's up. What is Brock doing with the tractor? He's backing the tractor up. He's lowering the front loader. The front loader is now lowered to the ground. Brock is getting out of the tractor. Yes, folks, I said he's had a tractor. All right, Brock's now grabbing the steel steps again. He takes the steel steps to Roman's arm, head, what have you. Roman didn't fall down, though. Roman's kind of struggling to stay up. He's laying on the steps. Lesnar just took one of the broken halves of the table and just hit Roman with it. Roman's back to the ground. Referee is counting. Roman's not even moving at all. Ref's up to 5. There's 5. Roman's kind of moving around a little bit now. There's 6. Ref's up to 7. Roman's on his butt now, still on his knees. Roman's on his knees, up to 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. Brock is dragging Roman over to the tractor. Brock has just put Roman in the front loader. Lesnar is raising the front loader with reins in it. He's moving the tractor back towards the ring with the front loader raised up, hanging over the ring, with Roman Reigns in the front loader. What's he going to do? He just dumped Roman from the front loader of the tractor into the ring. That's pretty creative. Never really seen that before. Referee's counting with Roman Reigns laying on the ring mat floor. He's up to 4. Brock is still chilling in the tractor. Roman's getting up to 6. Roman's up, cops out to 6. Brock's out of the tractor, making his way back to the ring. Brock is back in the ring. Fans are chanting, "This is awesome," because it is. German suplex from Brock to Roman. Brock is in beast mode. Probably, yep, here comes another German suplex. Suplex City, we are in. Ref's counting, but Brock looks like he's not done on the offensive. Roman's getting up. Brock's moving towards him. Counts at 5. Counts over now. Roman's up. Here comes another German suplex. Both men are down on the ground, but Brock's on one knee, just chilling. Roman's flat on his back. Brock's up now. Roman's still flat on his back. Counts up to 5. Roman rolled over on his stomach, but he's still on the ground. Roman's kind of getting up. Roman's on 8. He's up now. Count stops at 8. We have not gotten to 9 on any count yet. We got as high as 8. Roman's up in F5. Brock Lesnar, F5 to Roman. Ref's counting, of course. That was the first F5. We've seen 1 Superman punch, 1 spear from Roman. Or excuse me, 2 Superman punches, 1 spear. Roman's flat on his back, up to 6, not moving at all. Brock smiling, looking on. Roman Reigns is stirring, up to 7. He's up to 9. Roman barely got up. That was our first 9 count for the night. Roman barely got up. His knee was almost off the ground. Ref got the 10. That was our first 9 count of the match so far. This match is actually going on pretty long for Brock, which is good. It's last man standing. It can't end quickly. Brock puts up Roman for another F5. Oh, Roman lands on his feet. Roman puts him into the guillotine. Roman has Brock in the guillotine. We know Brock has submitted a lot of people with this guillotine or choked him out. Brock Lesnar gets out of the guillotine. Brock Lesnar counts it with his own guillotine. Actually had Roman on the ground with it. He even has Roman's arm locked as well. He still has it locked in. Roman's not moving. He's not moving, but the ref has to count 10. The ref has to count 10. It doesn't matter. He can be out, but he has to count 10. It doesn't matter. The referee's telling him, you gotta let him go. He's not gonna count until he let him go. There we go. Brock let him go. Ref's counting. Roman's flat on his back. Referee's up to 4 already. Up to 5. Roman's still flat on his back, holding the throat. He's turning over. Counts up to 8. Ref's up to 9. Roman gets up. He goes up to the rope. Roman's hanging on the rope, but he's up. Roman's back on the knee right now on the rope, but he's up. All right, Roman's back on the ground. Ref's counting. Brock got back on the tractor. The front loader is up, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Brock is backing up the tractor. He's lowering the front loader again. He's taking the tractor and moving the ring. Michael Cole is losing his fucking mind. What is Lesnar doing? He just moved the he's trying to pick up the ring. Lesnar's picking up the fucking ring with the tractor. Lesnar just broke the ring. Is picking up with a tractor. Roman just rolled out of the ring. Is on the ground right now. The crowd is going nuts right now. Referee's counting. Wow. Wow. This is the count's up to 5. Roman's getting up. He's over by the barricade. The ring is destroyed right now. It's like raised up and bent from the tractor. Both men are up. Roman is spent. Brock is clearing off the table. The hood's off. Electronics are off. He is going to try to put Roman through the table. But here come the Usos attacking Brock. Brock just gave a German the Uso, Jimmy Uso. He just grabbed Jay. Just dumped Jay on his head with a suplex. Both the Usos and Roman are on the ground right now. Roman sitting against the barricade. Paul Heyman just stepped in front of Brock, protecting Roman, said, "Hey, this is my meal ticket." He just put the titles in the hands and shoulders of Brock Lesnar, saying, "Hey." Brock has Heyman up in the F5 position. Brock Lesnar just F5 Paul Heyman through a table. He F5'd Paul Heyman through a table. Roman just speared Brock Lesnar. Both men on the ground on the outside by the destroyed ring. The ref's up to 5. Both men on the ground. Both men are kind of getting up now at 9. Both men are up at 9. The ringside area is destroyed. The ring's up bent from Brock Reigns. Both men are down right now, and guess whose music hits? A-Town down. The music hits. Austin Theory is running to the ring right now with the referee and his briefcase in hand. Is he going to cash in, make it a triple threat match right now? Theory just hits Brock with the briefcase. But you forgot about Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar F5's Theory on the briefcase on the outside before Theory had a chance to cash in. Theory has not officially cashed in. Uso just gave a double super kick to Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns is up. Referee's counting. Keep in mind, Theory has not cashed in yet. Ref's counting is at 5. Roman's up. There's 7. Lesnar's just now stirring up. Lesnar's up. He beats the 9 count. Another spear by Roman to Brock. They're still on the outside. Onto the belts. Brock Lesnar's flat on his back. Again, Theory's out here now. He hasn't cashed in. Ref's up to 8. Lesnar's still on his butt, but he's getting up. Lesnar again beats the count at 9. Reigns is frustrated. Roman just grabbed the briefcase and hit Theory with it. Now he just hit Brock with it. Hits Brock again, and again, and again, and again, and again, again, again. Roman just beat the hell out of Brock with the briefcase. Referee starting the count. He's up to 3. Heyman's still out. Usos are still on the ground. Theory's out. Ref's up to 5. Brock's flat on his back. Ref's up to 7. Brock's still in his black. He's starting to turn over now. There's 9. And he's back up. Roman's frustrated, but he has one of the belts in his hand. And he hits Brock with the WWE title belt. He's counting again. Brock once again is flat on his back. Heyman is still out. The Usos are on their knees, but they're more alert than Heyman, of course. Heyman's out. Ref's counting at 6. Brock's still flat on his back. 7, still flat on his back. Brock's up again. Up at 9. What you gonna do, Roman? What you gonna do? All right, Roman grabbed the Universal title belt. He doesn't know what to do. Roman just hit him with the Universal title belt. Brock is down again on his back. The Usos and Roman are trying to put pieces of everything on Brock. Chairs, tables, other outside equipment, chairs. They're trying to do what they can to keep him down. The ref is still counting, of course. The ref's up to 7. Steel steps are on top of him. The ref's up to 8. 9. He's not getting up. 10. Match is over. They win. Roman is standing on top of that pile with Brock Lesnar underneath it. Victorious. He is still the Universal Undisputed Champion. The Usos embrace Roman. Theory is still laid out. I don't think he's up with the briefcase. Roman's laying on the ground right now. Exhausted, beaten up, but he is still champion. We still have not seen any sign of Theory laying on the ground. We see the briefcase, but we don't see Theory. This has been a crazy match. Clearly, the most crazy moment of the match was Brock Lesnar lifting the ring with a tractor. And again, Theory didn't make an appearance. He was going to cash in. The referee had the briefcase in his hand, but never made the official announcement because Brock Lesnar came in F5 Theory. Never saw Theory since. Again, Roman Reigns retained his Universal Championship. The Usos, Heyman, and Brock Lesnar, or Roman Reigns, are embracing in victory. The ring is destroyed right now. Even if Theory wanted to cash in, could he do it? There's no ring. The Usos are helping Paul Heyman back to the ring after he got F5'd by Brock through the table, the announce table. Roman's walking past the tractor, back down the entranceway. Brock's definitely selling it right now. He's still laid out under some rubble. The Usos still carrying Paul Heyman, still with the fingers up, because they're the ones. Everybody else is the twos. Brock Lesnar is a two. Theory is a two. But the Usos, Heyman, and Brock Lesnar, they are the ones. Still the ones. And they will go on to Clash at the Castle and defend their titles in Cardiff, Wales. This was the last match we will see between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns comes out victorious, and he still is your Universal Heavyweight Champion of the WWE. This was an amazing last man standing match. Again, we saw Brock Lesnar would take a tractor and lift the ring with a tractor, folks. That was awesome. We saw Theory come out, make an attempt to cash in. He didn't officially cash in, though, so he still has the briefcase. But at the end of the day, no matter what, the show will end with the Roman Reigns still your WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. They are the ones, and everyone else is the twos. Folks, thank you for watching that with me. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. It was a good SummerSlam, had a good start, a good end. We appreciate that. Join me again for my next videos. I may do another live reaction to Clash of the Castle. We'll see. But I had to do the SummerSlam one. So again, thanks for joining me. I am that sports guy, Jason. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time on the next video. Thank you very much. Have a good evening and good night.